welcome back. We're on Adelshoven, and we took an early lunch. You might recall at the end of the last episode when we finished the morning's activities. Specifically, we got rid of that, we collected the money on that fertilizing contract, and now the plan is to go ahead and put some pigs in. And so what I'm thinking is to put it one of the free range pig pens, a bit similar to our sheep pen right here in front of us. If we have a look at our space here, we can see that a pig pen would go something like so in there. So if we use that set of weeds as a guide and we put a fence pretty much straight up the from there, so if we did something like decoration, and let's have a look at fences. What fence did we use over there? We used a wire fence. Maybe we use a fence like this. And we put that up something like so. Now if we put it up to about, say, there, and then we put a gate in like so, then we can put another bit of fence just a little bit. Oops, did that join on at the right spot? Pretty close. Say up to about there like so, and back across to that fence there, and then we can get this fence across to something like so. So now when we take our animals, we can put our pigs. Oops, if we hit the right key. And what we want to do is put our troughs just inside, but our points that we need to access just outside. So something like, oops, something like so. Just square it up so that we've got everything where it needs to be. We'll turn off free placement. That's a message I haven't seen before, but let's, and there we go. So now we've got our pen in with hopefully all our markers there. Our point for our pigs lines up pretty well. What did we do to our... We managed to build a bit of a fence across our gates by the looks. Not quite sure how we achieved that, but I thought we stopped in the right spot. Never mind. If we open them, I wonder if we can fix that. Demolish. No. That's a bit annoying. That was going so well. I suppose if we sell it, then we can fix. That would be the trick, because we got the 8,000 we spent on it back. So now we should be able to get rid of that section, and that section. Now get out of here. We have to get out of the way. And now if we go ahead and put our pigs down again. And just keep an eye on where we place things. Just want to be... You get it on top of the fence, it will jump up in the air. That sort of gives you a bit of an idea. And just try and get that to the best angle we can. There we go. So I think that looks pretty good. We've got a roadway that we can run up the side here. So we can continue that roadway on through, and we'll have pigs over here. So now if we grab our ute from over here, I think we can get the trailer out, can we? Should be able to. Don't know how many pigs we can fit in our little trailer here. It's probably only a couple. Not going to come out of there, or is the sprayer just going to be in the wrong spot? Oh, it was just in the wrong spot. Never mind. Very convenient being opposite the animal dealers, of course. So we want to grab some pigs. Oops. And what will we get here? Bentime black pied, I think. So if we get... Takes 4 months to get new and 6 months to get to puberty. So if we grabbed... we're not too flush with money, but if we grabbed... How many can we put in our trailer? We can only put 2 in our trailer, so we'll buy 2 of those. We'll have to do... I'm thinking if we get 6 piglets and 6 that are at 6 months old, that'll start our cycle off. There we can run up here. We'll put those 2 in because they'll breed pretty quickly, so we don't need to fill it right up. But if I just do a few trips like that, we'll get a few pigs in. So we've got our 6 piglets in, and now we'll just get 6 mature pigs. And then the idea here will be that every month for the next 4, we'll buy 6 more piglets, and which will be $1,200, and once we get to that point, whoops, let's hit the correct keys. Move to husbandry, yes, okay. Once we get to that point, then we can just let them breed at their own pace. And at about 18 months or so, I think they get 18 months or 2 years, I can't remember exactly, they get to maximum price, and which is about $1,200, and we'll be able to start selling them. So we'll also monitor how much they eat, and if it looks like they're going to eat our ability to feed them, we can also sell them off. So it's kind of a win-win scenario, I think. So we'll just put one more load in. The rain's begun, but that's not going to get in the way of these chores. And if we're going to market, one of the things we'll do as it gets a bit more regular, I think we can upgrade this this trailer to give us something a little bit, or to give us the ability to move the pigs a little more easily. So whoops, we just want those, 2 of those, and that's pig purchasing done. So that's all set. We'll do a load of water. Let's just pop the trailer over here. I think at this end of the block we'll be looking to put a shed of some sort, but for the moment cash is still a little tighter than we would like. I've left the tractor in an inconvenient spot. Let's grab the water trailer. Pretty sure it doesn't hold much water, so probably a very similar amount to the sheep pen, which I think is 1,700 litres or something. And because there's only a few of them, they're not going to drink too much. Now the other thing that we want to do, of course, before the end of the day is cut the grass. It's our last opportunity before Christmas to get a cut off it. It won't be fully grown, but it'll be enough to put some in the fermenting silo and get that process progressing. And it'll be the first time we haven't had to load it up with grass from the side of the road, which will be a pleasant change. And can we get a drop point there? Lovely. And that has taken about 3,000, so that's fine. Let's leave you on there and check. We've got to give them some food, we know, but so our sheep have plenty of water. That, yes, only 1,700 in theirs. The sheep take the pigs takes 3,000, so that's okay. And now one other thing I've done, which I wanted to show everybody, you'll see this new icon here. This is the time-saving stock check mod. If you're on PC, it's a script mod, and it's fabulous. So I'll put the link in the description under the video. What it does is it looks across all of your storages and it tells you what stuff you've got, what the current best price in the market is, whether that's going up or down for that particular commodity, and therefore so this will be a per 1,000 litres price, so this will be then the value of that multiplied out, where that price is available from, how much that price could get to, how much it might be worth, and what month the max price is. So a lot of stuff that you're looking for, but particular to the things that you've got, so that you don't have to wade through. You can still go and access all of the information about each item, but it gives you a really convenient summary screen. And I think it's fabulous. And you could still tag places or show locations just like you can on the other panel, the more detailed panel, but this one just has it all at a glance. The one thing that it doesn't do, which I've just noticed, so you'll see here sunflower oil. This is showing the amount that I've actually got inside the storage of our little production. What it can't do, of course, is figure out that I own these 4 pallets that are sitting outside that have already been produced. So with pellets that have been produced, they won't appear, but things that are in the production will, which for the most part is going to be good enough to help. So now what we need to do is we've got a few things to move around here, which we'll do. So first things first, let's get these sunflower seeds into the production up there, and then we can take some pig food across and see how the pigs respond to that. Get rid of the sunflower seeds into the production. That's great. Now if we take the premium potatoes off the top, I really did leave that tractor in a poor position. We can sell the premium potatoes at our stall. And then we can get the pig food. Come back and grab the other one. It'll only take a minute to run round there. Now that we know where everything is, we can turn those markers off. Pig food delivered. That cost us about 20,000 to set up the pigs, which means realistically we only need to breed about 30 to sell at full price, and that whole operation is funded. So set the correct key. There we go. So if we have a look at now at our pigs, down here, up on water, a couple of 1,000 litres of food. So now it's going to be interesting to see. You can see that it splits it out into its constituent components because it's mixed pig food, so that's good. And next month we should see an uptick in the health of the pigs. They always sort of bump back when they come and arrive in a new pen. So if we go down here, we can turn off the zone markers. That looks a little bit more reasonable. Now the rain has stopped, which is good. What we'll do is head down to our grass field, and I've got a bit of an idea I mentioned in the last episode that I wanted to try, so we'll do a little bit of an experiment. You'll see on the back of the tractor we've got those butterfly mowers. So now, if we go and jump in the tractor, turn on follow me, that should enable us. He should come along. We have a worker in there. Come on, anytime you're ready. There he comes. Now, if we, what I'm keen to do is to use this mower to act effectively as the centre mower on the tractor, and because otherwise the butterflies will leave a gap on the edge. So I want to see if with follow me we can achieve the full width in mowing with a single pass round the field. And the only tricky thing to judge will be how far out from the edge we need to be for this to work. Now, of course, the other way to do it would be to drive the tractor, but we'll experiment this way for the minute. So if we close you up a little closer behind, so that'll be right control W and bring you up to say 10 meters. That's a little bit closer. And we I'll have to cancel your follow. So now we can unfold the mowers. Turn them on. Now turn on the follow. Let's see how this goes. So you should work like so. If I get my line right. How does that work? That's pretty good. I should be able to zip up the fields. Now, being follow me, we need to keep going in a forward direction. So what I'm thinking at the corner up here, and for mowing grass, this is quick and easy enough, I think. I can just treat it as a headland, which it is. Zip across the end here. And we'll see what effect this has. But if it means in a single pass, or in effect, kind of looking like 2 loops, I can get the field mode, then that's a pretty effective. I wasn't far enough over. Now, of course, the other way I could go is have the mower trailing. So I need to be a bit closer to the looks. Now, obviously, the best solution longer term is to get a front mower for the tractor, but while I'm still set up like this and we don't have one, this is doing the trick. And I was curious to see if it would work, which it appears to have, so there we go. The other thing, of course, that'll be interesting is how much grass do we get off here, so we will need to sort ourselves out with a windrower, which we might just lease. We've got a tedder. Wasn't quite wide enough. Take him back down. There's our tractor. You can jump in the tractor and fold you up and just finish off with the 0-turn mower. I also suspect if I'd put my front mower on course play, I might have been able to, and told it that the total width was the width of the back mower, I might have been able to get an automated course for the whole lot. Maybe we'll try that another day. But for the moment, this job is just about complete. With the lights fading on our wintry afternoon too. Yeah, late afternoon sunshine. Maybe just enough time to get all the chores done, I think. Oops. Try and stay on our field would be a good idea. Take everything back to the yard and then we can have a look in the catalogue and see what the windrower situation is. Here for now, we definitely have some more tidying to do. Now let's go and have a look. Nothing that we want on sale. Mowers and tedders we have, but not much else. So, oops. What's in the windrow department? Now, here we go. Now, they're not too bad for price. Yeah, obviously we can't afford any of the big ones. This is probably the guy I would like. I was hoping it might come up in a sale, the Vermeer, but it hasn't. Maybe what we do is grab the twist, which we can put on the front of our tractor while we pull the forage wagon. That might be the fastest way to go so that we don't have to traverse the field twice. So let's lease one of those for, it's only 156 a day to keep. So I think that will work, and if one was to come up, we could take advantage of it. So now we'll move our Schnuffelstuck out of the way. So we've grabbed our new, or our leased windrower. So now the light is certainly dropping pretty quickly, but I think we'll be able to get everything done before it gets dark. It's not a huge field, and we should only need a few trips up and back. When we see what the grass yield's like, this will give us a flavour for how we're prepared for moving into the new year. Remember, the principal objective of the grass off here is just to keep us alive over the winter. Somewhere around here there's a road, as I recall. Just here. There we are. So as long as we get I don't know, a couple of trailer loads would be ideal. Let's see here. This might be a bit easier to organise from outside the cab. V for you and B. Then put down the pickup on the wagon. And hopefully that will get us across the top there. So not a tremendous volume of grass, which is not unexpected. It only had one fertilization level on it, and we've cut it a month early. But at least that means we can get it prepped now for a full cut. I think it's either February or March. I can never remember which. But nonetheless, 20%. And also as we get to, I think it's February, March, that's when, you might recall from that chart that I put up before the mod, that's when, oops, we're full. That's very odd. Is that not carrying more grass? Okay, well, we'll have to go on. I know I've got the weight limit on, but that looks very low. I'm sure I got more in this wagon last time I did that. I was expecting to get around 30,000 litres, so it's quite a bit less weight capacity than I expected. There was an update for this trailer at some point, so maybe that's changed. Nonetheless, we will just have to finish it off in the dark. Well, I think that's about it. We've ended up with just under 60,000 litres of grass, which will make us about the same amount of silage. So probably call it 10,000 litres of silage. Sorry, $10,000 worth of silage, 50 to 55,000 litres worth of silage. So that will achieve our first goal of funding us through into the new year. And let's try hitting the correct buttons again. Why are you not? You just don't want it. Did I manage to? It's really quite odd. Okay. There we go. I'm Raise the tool. There we go. Now I can fold it up. And then raise that. Now everything's switched off and we can head back to the yard. We're probably in a position where we'll have some produce to sell next month, but not a lot else to do, so we might skip a couple of months through to February unless some interesting contracts pop up, but we'll decide that in the next start of the next episode. So until then, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's great to see the pigs in play and a further expansion of our operation. So until next time, see ya.